All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading for December the 5th, 2022. All right, so you had the card of vision, so you need to pay attention. We had this card about a couple of weeks ago, and it's kind of reiterating, I can't even say it, reiterating itself from the past 3 days. Okay, about symbols, signs, stuff that will be illuminated to you on your path. Being in the right place at the right time is going to be different for everybody. Okay, ooh, and we had the card of direction to come out yesterday. Okay, can be physically going in the right direction, following directions, listening to some directions. The path of your new direction will appear, or the signs, the symbols, the messages. Okay, yeah, because there's a eagle there too. Okay, some of you have been seeing a lot of birds lately. I seen like 3 yesterday, and then I seen 2 today. I'm like, yeah, it's a message coming. Ooh, we got communion, and I haven't seen another eagle. See what I mean? So I keep forgetting what this card means, but paying attention to the eagle also is about Hind's eye, or Hind, how do you say it? Hind's eyesight, precise vision, clarity. Also, I'm hearing divine union. That also could be with oneself. Okay, it don't always have to be with another human being. You would want divine union as a sense of spirituality for oneself, right? So that's how you come upon the other white part of a connection. All the time, our life path is not meant to be as a married couple. Oh, I'm in a relationship. Oh, I got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend. And that's not necessarily why we were born. As a spiritual being, living a human experience. Okay, the human experience for us is to have emotions, pain, heartache, health ailments, right, etc. To understand what it's like to be a human. I think people keep forgetting that our natural state is not this body of a shell. Okay, so thank you, angels. Your communion is what, especially with K2 and Rahu that has moved after 18 years. Go back in my playlist and find the videos about K2 and Rahu I put out earlier this year, or the end or middle of last year. Okay, K2 in Libra, right? Been there since earlier this year. It's going to be there until next year. Okay, it does 18 months in each zodiac sign. Well, yeah, it does 18 months, but it don't move but every 18, 20 years. Okay, and every time K2 and Rahu move, I don't know why I'm on that today. That wasn't supposed to be the topic, but I'll follow direction. Okay, every time K2 and Rahu moves, it's a big deal. Okay, when it comes to this planet of reality, this realm that we're in as spiritual entities or energies, okay, we are connected to K2. Our Rahu is our karma and past life, okay, that we keep living or have to go through or abide by or suffer the consequences, karma, okay, as spiritual entities or energies. Okay, maybe I'm not quite sure. Okay, but each time we do get into a human shell, I'm not quite sure. I didn't write the book on this, and they only gonna channel me so much, and right now I'm so tired I don't even want to know all of it. Okay, but maybe every time we don't get into a human shell, who knows? You don't know, I don't know. And don't come to me about what somebody told you and what you read and your conditioning and your belief system or whatever, okay, in this reality, because you don't remember shit from your last reality. Okay, none of us do, unless you have a past life reading or some type of hypnotism or getting into all that other deep type of stuff. Okay, but anyway, communion is your spirituality, your spirit self, your soul, your being, um as a way of reconnecting. Okay, because we get so tied up in love and compassion for other humans, right? We're supposed to love and have compassion for other humans, but a lot of times we lack it for ourselves. And the communion, thank you, angels, the communions for one love and compassion for oneself should be ultimately your vision. Okay? Because if you don't love and take care of yourself, how can you really profess and love somebody else? You know? We claim that we do, and other people claim that they do for us. But if they're not in their communion, their higher self, their higher vibration, but being a person who rob and kill and steal and hate people, jealousy, and all of that type of stuff, and you want that type of person to be your love, to love you and think that they're giving you the right type of love, and you know how they are as acting in their human self, not in their communion, love and compassion for their self, to want to do better for their self, to love thy neighbor much more than to be in that type of vibration, and you want a type of love and marriage and relationship from that type of human being. Okay? And this is a challenge for all of us, and I'm not just, and people do change, but some people don't, right? I just seen the article about the man that killed that 7-year-old girl, okay, that adopted and killed her. You see all type of stories all in the YouTube feed about a ex came back and killed the baby mama or ex-wife and the child. And this is what I'm talking about when I talk about communion for oneself. Okay? And it's just too much. Recently, Shanquilla Robinson, that was attacked and murdered while out of the country, which supposed to be her friends or associates that she was hanging around. It's just so many stories. Also, the murdering of you out, at some type of activity or at a bar or at some type of place of fun, and you end up getting murdered, or taken out by being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Speaking of takeoff, it's just, this stuff happens every day, okay, in vocation. So your spiritual self, your spiritual being, is like your vision of what you should see and how you should be feeling in love and compassion for yourself. That should be your top priority, not in the sense of, oh, I'm so lonely, I need a mate, I need to be in a relationship, because that's not your communion. Your communion is your spiritual self first. Okay, that is the lesson that we are supposed to stay in tune with, not so caught up in the physical self. And our physical self is so caught up in this world or this reality in this realm. And we tend to forget our communion. Okay. The prayer card came back out. Now we have power. Letting turbulent emotions and feelings overtake our spiritual self. Because, in your spiritual sense, you don't have feelings. You don't have emotions. You don't eat. You don't have an appetite. You don't use the bathroom. You don't do none of that stuff. The only reason you have that stuff because you're having a human experience. Okay? in a body of a shell, or shell of a body. So your power lies within you when you connect more or stay in your power in your spiritual self. And I'm just paraphrasing really right now, but it goes deeper than that. But we're gonna go move on. I'm open to and receptivity to the power of grace in your life. I ask to be shown clear examples of how, of how this energy is operating in my life. No wonder they have me talking about it. You got to be open and receptive to the power, and the power again is right here, the word, right? And the power of grace in your life, because you want to ask to be shown clear situations is operating in your life that is taking your power, keeping you from your true perspective, staying in your true perspective, needing to change your perception, or allowing or stopping people to change your own perception about oneself. Because that is affecting your love and compassion for oneself. Now, it can be both of you if you're thinking about a love relationship or whatever the case may be. And this can be why both of you cannot connect. You see how two hands are trying to reach each other, but nothing is connecting. Ooh, let me speed this up because I got only like a certain amount of battery. I was waiting because I don't know what's going on with my phones, but my battery life keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So let's go ahead and just get you some oracle cards and throw out a fruit tarot real quick. A year from now. So your path, your directions, and being shown clear examples of how things or more better things can operate in your life right now. That includes you, your situations, the people you allow in your life, the people that you're about to remove from your life, and new situations going on your journey. Okay. So a year from now, of course, and I'm not surprised to see this, but we have to remember we always change every day, every minute. We never stay the same. I don't know. And don't say that you do, because you don't. You don't even think the same every minute of the day. Your thoughts is always changing. That's just like your appetite. Oh, I don't want to eat this today. But, and the next day, oh, I think I want to eat this today because I didn't eat it tomorrow. Or I'm craving tacos, or I'm craving salad, or you never stay the same, and nor does your mind. Okay. So, of course, a year from now, if you follow and see how things are operating in your life for a reason, and why you need to pay attention to these signs, symbols, and messages that will be placed on your path for you to move on for your vision. Some of you don't even truly see and know what your vision is. You think you do, but you don't. And if you think you do, it's about to change, because it's not even what you really think it is. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Okay, a year from now, yes, things will be different. And forgiveness in reverse. Some people are just so stubborn where that's their communion. That's what they're needing to work on in their life, which is forgiving. And lack of forgiveness also tends to hold people back. I don't care for what situation and what reason, because it holds your heart down with that car hit the floor, with unwanted negative energy. Hold on. What was it? Not the right time. So it is the right time. You see that? And a year from now starts in a couple of weeks, because it's going to be the end of the year in human time, right? So not the right time, but it is for this opportunity to restore in you as your power. Okay. Yes. Yes. Just like I said, bottom of the deck, ask your angels. They're already showing you, or will be showing you anyway. But some of you needs to get more used to asking your angels, because they just can't step in. Remember, they're not in a human shell. So they go by energy, thank you, angels, and frequency and vibration. Okay, and through, thank you, prayer. Now, you don't have to pray if that's not your religious denomination. Okay, fine, well. But whatever your religious denomination is, go through that. Okay, or tune more into that. It may seem like I'm rushing, but this is really the message. I don't have to really take all day to get the message out, but I also is low on battery, less than 20%, and I hate for it to just cut off on me. It's probably time for another phone. King of Swords. You know, this also could be some of you that has been waiting on a type of King of Swords, so much in their mind, but not in their heart. Somebody who overthinks everything, wants to be over political, over analyzing, wants to talk so much, but not connected to their own heart. So that is their spiritual lesson of what they're learning in this lifetime. Also, King of Swords can be a messenger for you from somebody who can have the information that you need. Now, this King of Swords also could be a person of help to you, is what I'm hearing from in the next year. So it can be a political person, a doctor, a lawyer. It can be an educator. It can be also a professor. It can be a teacher or manager, a CEO, a boss. Also, this can be a year from now, somebody that will come into your life. Not quite sure if they will stay, but that can be part of you connecting to your vision, or a part of your vision that this person you need or will connect to for some reason. Okay. Also could be this King of Swords that needs to come in communion to ask for your forgiveness. Don't mean that you have to get back with them, but that's part of their communion. That's why your forgiveness is to allow, like the card says, be open to receive forgiveness from other people, because it helps them with their communion. It helps them with their spiritual path of the lesson that they need to learn. You're not giving them the lesson to learn by getting back with them in a relationship, but your heart being open to receive is part of your communion as a spiritual being. Because you can't talk the talk, but don't receive and be open to walk the walk. Put that on t-shirt. All right, let's keep going. You know, this King of Swords also could be you within the next year, being a lot more eccentric, speaking with knowledge and expertise, or a person that you will be in contact with. See, Page of Pentacles in reverse. No forgiveness, or not being sorry, not asking for forgiveness, or not giving it, however the case may be, because this person and or you will still be a King of Swords. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a King of Swords, okay, because this person feels that they are the truth or speaking the truth, and your truth as the King of Swords, if this is you, can be like, you know what, my truth is to continue to gain and get more knowledge and put that knowledge and expertise within this next year as to help me with my vision and follow through with it. Okay, so you could be learning a new skill, a new hobby, opening up a business, taking on some type of classes or orientation, becoming a teacher, because you do have opportunity here. We got the Chariot and opportunity. So, you know, if you want love in your life, then be open to receive it. If you don't, then just keep moving forward. That's from now all the way up until this time next year. But you will be moving forward from people and energies, okay, Situations. When I say energies, that means like all type of situations in your life, from home, career, money, checking, savings, finances, all of that stuff, family, people you date, platonic friends, everything, right? um you're gonna have a lot of opportunities that you can and will have, and it don't have to be a special year or a special month. You get that every day. You get that every month of these 365 days made up in this reality. Yes. So if you're open to receive it, then receive it, baby. Okay. So you will move on from this past. People, and also you, stop apologizing. Stop apologizing. And moving on from the people who don't apologize to you for the lack of love and compassion that they held back, overanalyzed, didn't speak up, didn't say their truth. If they did something really to you, then they're still not apologizing. Okay? What I'm hearing in my mind is a sorry MF, and I don't want to say the whole thing, but you can read in between. So, all of that, the jobs that didn't turn out right, all the people and everything like that, all that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Hey, you getting in the chariot and you moving on. Some of you also will get an opportunity to change cars or trade your car in or buy a new car. Okay. Next year. The World card in reverse. Now, the World card in reverse is a no, but you do have a yes up under there. So it's up to you on how you're going to manipulate this. As also, I'm hearing the Magician. Some of you could be Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. But the World card is that you got to finish up this cycle. And I really feel that this cycle is your communion to yourself, which is putting yourself or aligning yourself back into your proper power, where that you can move on and be the chariot for next year. Okay, where that you will be soaring through different opportunities that will be coming to you, and that will be available to you. Okay, but it's up to you to gain it, get it, take the opportunity, and then complete it. World card in the upright. That's a yes. You see that? The sun and moon, you rarely always can see that until I hold it up very clearly. So you got a yes as the sun, and then you got the moon, and also can be it looks almost like the earth, right? The World card, but also can be the moon at the same time. So like I said, closing out a chapter of you a type of person, oh, I'm sorry, stop saying that. What do you always need to keep saying I'm sorry about? Okay? Even if you bump into somebody, stop saying I'm sorry. Say, excuse me, or I didn't see you, or something else. But you need to break the habit of keep saying I'm sorry. Okay? Because that's a Page of Pentacles in the upright. And you're not a page. You're a emperor or a king. And it's not about being arrogant. It's about the word I'm sorry. Okay? Standing your truth. King of Swords to the Chariot also. They always say a person who always keep apologizing is a form of weakness. It's nothing to be sorry about. Even when somebody passes away. Oh, I'm sorry. That don't fit that. Okay? That don't fit that. You can't even say, unless you had a passing of your own, I understand and know how you feel, then that also can resonate with the other person. But I don't know why. Give me a card. Why I keep saying something about I'm sorry. Four of Swords in reverse. You about to wake up. You about to get going. Some of you also with the Four of Pentacles, you've been holding on to a situation in your life, but that's gonna be taken from you anyway. Though it's time to get up. Four of Swords in reverse. It's time to get up. It's time to get up and get moving. Become this King of Swords. Say and do what you need to get done. Okay, get your paperwork done, because you got stuff or new. You got some new stuff that you got to do. Four of Pentacles. Also, you got money or opportunity on your mind, or something very important that you need to do, and you're ready to, or you will be ready to work on it, to collaborate and to get it done. But you could also be a little stubborn, or hard to get through or to talk to. So make sure you also are very open. It's saying open to receive, okay, some type of communication from a King of Swords, but you're acting like a Four of Pentacles. Like, don't do that. Don't talk to me. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I got my own way. I got my own truth. But right now, you need to be more open as the Chariot. Remember, the Chariot always follow the North Star. Okay? And we had the card of Aquarius to come out yesterday, where that you will be changing in your mindset, the way you speak, the way you think, also your looks, the way you dress, how you eat. You're moving into a new cycle, another dove or a bird, rising above, like I just said, right? The ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes. And I've been talking about a higher self for 20-something minutes, and the third eye. Some of you, King of Swords, thank you, angels, you're being too over intelligent or analytical, or what they call it. Third eye, when it's closed, you're coming off too judgmental. Okay, you have a very rigid viewpoint, and nobody can change that. You can't even change it for your own self. Okay, and you're the one thinking it. You're the one talking like it. Okay, you also are kind of rejecting spirit right now, and this is what is confusing you, because rejecting spirit, even though you don't think you're doing it on purpose, blocks your third eye, and it doesn't connect with your true power. Okay, now whatever you feel spirit is to you, okay, right? So your face, your head, sinuses, also problems with your eyes, could be very dry or very watery. You could have a stuffed up nose or think you got a cold. Having problems with your sinuses again, headaches or migraines. Yes. Let's get back out into the sunshine. If you can, wear some indigo or purple in color. Get your jasmine, your camphor, and your mint. This is my camphor. I bought it when I went to the, not quite sure what's the proper term. Indian store, Arabic store, Hindu store. So I don't want to be disrespectful, but smell that. That's camphor. Okay. It smells like a huge dose of vapor rub. Yes. Okay. So when you get that third eye more relaxed, right? That's when your discernment is going to help you, or to help you to make more logical and better decisions. King of Swords, your clairvoyance, your intuition, your imagination also, right? Your psychic perception. And this is what you need with that communion. Your next card is a stalemate in reverse. Okay? So you're finna find a way out. World card in reverse. Okay? And you're about to become more committal to something. You've been holding out. And that's what I just kept talking about. You've been holding out, doing some delayed tactics, or delayed tactics has been orchestrated. I hear the word towards you. And also blocked. Can also be by somebody may have blocked you. Page of Pentacles in reverse, or you block somebody, right? Refusing to compromise. But this is in reverse. So, like I said, for this World card and the Four of Swords here already in reverse, you soon will be more open, okay, to compromise. King of Swords, to talk it out, to communicate. Could be in court. It could be with a person in power. King of Swords also could be somebody who is in charge over paperwork, whatever that means to you. If they was trying to block your blessings, good luck to them for that, because it's not working. It's not going to work. You're the Chariot. Okay, what's meant for you is yours. And somebody was holding out, trying to be a Four of Pentacles or a stalemate, Four of Swords in the upright, but they don't know who they messing with. You know, I'll always be walking around work talking about, God don't play about me. Y'all gonna stop. Look at there, the fox. I walk around all the time at work. Look at there. Direction. The compass. Your stalemate is opening up. Your wish fulfillment is being set up for you as alignment. No more stalemate. Bottom of the deck, getting to work. Occupation. Also can be a change of job. Getting to work, like I said, being the King of Swords, being the Chariot, closing out this cycle is already a yes, an opportunity as occupation and or job. If you ain't had no job with a stalemate, okay, that's about to change. Also keep watching your back for people who means no good for you, and wish your wishes to not to manifest for you. This is also you, could be you still looking back to see if anybody is following you, or looking back to the old direction, but you can't do that no more. The Chariot don't have a reverse in there, okay? It only got a drive forward. It's got two horses. Horses don't go that got reverse, okay? Horses don't got neutral or park. The horses attached to the Merkaba only goes forward. It follows the North Star. Didn't I tell you that? Right? What is that? The compass is on the north. The end right there. So you're moving forward. Don't look back behind you into the past, okay, to see if you're going in the right direction. You are. There's no need to look back to the past and say, well, I'm scared. I don't want to move forward. I don't want to start a new cycle, or get new things in my life, or meet new people, or actually fall in love and have a relationship. I want to keep looking back to the past and for answers. No, your answers is not in the past. Your answers is in the here and now. Okay? And what you do in the here and now affects your future. Yes? All right. That's your reading for today. I will see you tomorrow.